Eric Iguan, Jaden, and Wyatt Waters. You guys can start making your way out here. Turn marshals for this one are going to be A-Scale Buggy, A main event. Jermaine Robinson, Jaden, Rodney, Brandon, Boris, Eric, Mike, and Tony will take you all out to the track. Turn marshal, please. So race number 4, 1 A-Scale Open Buggy, which is all of the Nitro Buggy racers. I'll take the first 8 of you out to the track to turn marshal, please. Jermaine Robinson, Jaden, Ronnie, Brandon, Boris, Eric, Mike, and Tony. That'll be plenty. I think I said 8. And then the rest of you that I didn't call, we'll probably use you for the Open Truggy A-Main if you're available. I think most of you should be okay. We'll find out. And don't worry, we're going to take a minute of grace here and there. We're going to take some time. We don't want to rush anybody. We do, but we don't. I'm not in any rush to get home anyway because I'm going to wait for the traffic to die down and drive like 90 miles an hour the whole way. My car doesn't even go that fast. I have a 2010 Nissan Cube, and if you're wondering what that is, that's the one that the little old ladies drive. Every time I see somebody driving the same car like I drive, it's a little old lady inside. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Bad taste in cars. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 on the driver's stand, 5 signed up. There's Darwin. All right, fantastic. Once Darwin gets up there, hopefully we'll have some turn marshals out there. I'm going to call the turn marshals again. Jermaine Robinson, Jaden Tiwan, or Tin. It says Tin here, but I think we spelled it wrong. Ronnie Bazik, Brandon Torsia, Boris Morales, Eric Neola, Mike Christian, and Tony LeCue. If we can have you out to the track to turn marshal, that'd be great. The good thing is many of the turn marshaling spots are now shady spots, so that's awesome. Eric's got his yellow caution flag at the ready in case something goes down. He's going to wave the yellow caution flag. Or is that the go faster flag? Matt keeps opening up the window, letting out all the cold air. I shouldn't tell you guys this, but the AC keeps me at 71 degrees all day long in here. It's great. Alrighty, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the driver's stand. Turn marshals are in position. Track is open, guys. Track is open. We're going to grid the Truggies in front of the Buggies once we get to the start. You guys can do your warm-up lap, get everybody checked in, and then we're going to do the Nitro guys behind the Truggies for obvious reasons. Wow, maybe it's not obvious. It's obvious to me. Hey, Matt, the stream and everything's good to go, right? I don't got to touch anything? I'm assuming it is. Otherwise, you're going to come back and touch the things. Okay, he says we're good. I heard it. Or a girl yelled, "It's good." So that might have been Matt. Matt kind of sounds like a girl sometimes when he yells. We're good. All righty, Nitro car's getting some heat in the engines. We'll give him another lap or so here. Find that rhythm. Find that line. Whoa, look out. It's bobsled time. All righty, looks like the Truggy guys are ready. Ooh, that was close. I'd say don't park there. Park over there. Yeah, pull forward some more. That's a high-speed area. Or maybe in the pit lane. That's even better. You're very unlikely to get hit at high speed in the pit lane. All right, I think we're set to go, guys. Let's bring them around front and set the grid. Starting from the point will be our top qualifier, Mr. Boris Morales. Starting second will be Darwin Miranda. Starting third will be Eric Iguan. Then it is Jaden and Wyatt after that. We're going to have the Nitro guys chill over here in the sweeper. Truggy guys, point yourselves the correct way. Somebody help us make a grid. Eric, make a grid. Oh, look at that. They got it. That's perfect. Now look. Well done, Eric. I am impressed. You did good. Oh, they got to top off the Nitro cars. You guys want to top them off or you're good? They're good. You can do pit stops. You're just racing each other. It's fine. We're going to go. I'm sorry. That's bad race directing. Top them off. This way you can just do one pit stop instead of two, and less stress on your pitmen. Because you guys are brothers, right? Brothers or cousins racing each other for who's got to do all the laundry the rest of the week. I think that's what I heard. The battle of the brothers, he gets to do the dishes and the laundry the rest of the week, whoever loses. That's not true. When me and my brother used to race, he was better than I was, so I never made any bets with him. He smoked me. Flashlights versus lanterns. Which one's brighter? The flashlights in this situation, perhaps. Because they're trucks. Alrighty, turn marshals on your toes. Good luck, drivers. 10 minutes of sun in your eyes on the sound of the tone. And we are off and rolling. Olsen even set up the start thing correctly. I love you. Off and rolling now. Our combo class of 1A scale open Truggy presented by MIP, and our 1A scale beginners class presented by Cardinal on the track right now doing battle. Eric's waving the flag, trying to make the cars go faster. It's clearly working. His lap times are faster than they've been all day long. It has nothing to do with the moistened conditions. That's a Saxton thing. Oh, got a bobble on the far side, but gets it worked out. Right now, the battle of the brothers is going to go to Jaden. Darwin Miranda leads the way. Then it's Iguan and Morales after that. Top three in our Truggy division, all running nose to tail right now. Getting out into the fluff. That is going to allow Morales to move into the 2 spot. Got his sights set on the back of Miranda now. Working together. They come up on some lap traffic. Getting some room. Doing a good job. Showing some patience. Little roll over there. Uh-oh. Bobble by the orange car. I want to say that was Iguan, but I'm terrible with colors. Miranda still at the front, yellow wheels, working his way across the line. That time by 26.7. That time by Iguan with a 28.2. That's a good toss. I'm real bad at throwing cars. Battle at the front of our Truggy division. Miranda and Iguan. They are nose to tail separated now by a lap traffic, as it looked like Eric had a little bit of a miscue climbing up the hill there. Got it back together. Did his fastest lap with the miscue. Coming up on some lap traffic. Nicely done. Getting some space. And now the battle for the buggy class starting to heat up as they get nose to tail, dealing with some traffic as well. It is Miranda, Iguan, and Morales at the front in our Truggy division. Jaden and Wyatt duking it out in our Buggy division. Truggy presented by MIP. And Beginner division presented by our good friends at Cardinal. Here in our A final Saturday fun day. So we work our way through the MOD Mod Series. 5th scale and now A scale championship. Working their way up and down California and through the tri-state area, where you can find some awesome racing action. We're out here at Delta RC Raceway. They have, I found out more. I knew this already, and I was just reminded that I knew this. But Delta has an indoor track as well. They got a barn with an indoor track that they race at when the weather's not awesome. It's just on the other side over there. And they got a fully stocked hobby shop, and it's a real good time. So if you guys are in Northern California, Antioch is 1 hour and 15 minutes from my house. When I live in Santa Rosa, and I live 1 hour north of San Francisco. I don't know if that helps you or not. Maybe it does. You're probably going to get in your car tomorrow and drive out here and hang out with us, right? 3 minutes and 25 seconds down. Miranda, Morales, and Iguan, the running order. Extended main event here for the Truggy division. Can they keep their Truggies alive for 10 minutes? Is the run time there? Is the temperature tolerance there? Is the truck going to hold together for that long? We really don't know. 4 minutes longer than their normal qualifying run. They're like, that reminds me, maybe I should slow down a little bit. Our Sportsman Buggy guys out there as well, or Beginner Buggy rather. Going to be making some pit stops, perhaps. They got 2 pit pops down in the pit lane, waiting to get some gas in the fuel tank. And we got, looks like, Wyatt coming in for pit stop number 1. The car is up on the bench. Fuel's going in. Buggy number 2 coming in. Down and away. Wyatt in and out. Jaden up, getting the gas. A fresh tank of Kool-Aid, it looks like. Nope, that's nitro fuel. Off they go. Right now, Jaden with a little bit of a lead over Wyatt, but anything can happen. Still got 5 minutes and 25 seconds left to go in this one. The real question is how much runtime is left in the Truggy flashlight divisions. Like, they run like 6,000 or 7,000 milliamp battery packs. And if you were to draw, how does this work exactly? 7 amps out of a 7,000 milliamp, it would last an hour. So if you want it to last 10 minutes, that's 6 times 7 amps. How many? 38 amps average? Something like that? 40 amps average? I feel like that's a lot of math. The people on the internet right now are like, this guy's an idiot. The people in the pits also saying the same. 4 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in this one. Darwin Miranda still in the lead. Yellow wheels, orange and yellow truck, working his way through the double section. Coming down the hill now, hooking up the pipe, but no harm, no foul. Darwin, part of the track crew. I excused him from marshaling. He came out and marshaled anyway because he loves it. And it looks like maybe a problem for Jaden. And like we were saying, in extended main racing, anything can happen. Wyatt slowly making up a little bit of time now. Wyatt's mechanic going to take it back, hit it with a hammer, make it go again. When my RC car doesn't go, I hit it with a hammer, and that makes it go again because I got to buy a new one. Miranda, 28.3. Morales, 27.4. Iguan with a 28.1 that time by. Truggy division all on the same lap, completing 13 laps each. Miranda has himself a little over a 5-second lead, and is not a huge amount of time, but it is a good margin. Bobble there by Wyatt over the double-doubles. We are clear. Here he comes. Watch yourself. Way to the inside. It's not like fifth scale where they're always coming right for you, so you're okay. All right, so Wyatt's slowly making up some time here. He was down a couple laps, back on the same lap as Jaden now. Miranda, Morales, Iguan, Waters, and Waters are running order with 3 minutes and 10 seconds left to go. And it looks like Jaden's mechanic to stop turning the wrenches. They found the part that was broken, and it can't be replaced in time. So they're going to cheer on Wyatt, get him some hot laps now. Wyatt leading the way in our sportsman or our beginner A-scale division as he works through the front side section, tapping the brakes down the hill nice and smooth, up and over the double. A little bit of a tumble there, but no harm, no foul. 2 minutes and 35 seconds on our master clock here as we work through our first set of main events. 10-minute electric racing for the Truggies, 10 minutes of beginner racing for the nitro buggies that are out there. And Boris Morales with a 26.2 that time by his new fast lap. Eric with a 26.7, his new fast lap. And Wyatt also checking on his own fast lap. So everybody's starting to feel the flow right now. Maybe the track coming to them a little more like they were used to in qualifying. 2 minutes on the master clock. Darwin Miranda at the front. And this is about the time where you wonder, did you charge the battery all the way? How hard have you been driving? Is it hot? Do I have enough room to slow down and save some run time? Darwin says, nope, I'm going to keep going fast. 26.6 that time by for Darwin. Morales starting to pick it up, 26.2 that time by. He wants to close the gap. And it looks like Darwin with a rollover on the far side, so some free time back to Boris. Darwin getting up on the bicycle. He tried to slow down, and that didn't work for him, so he's going back to his race pace. Up and over the tabletop into the double section. Separation last time by was 11 seconds. But Darwin did have a rollover. Checks in that time by with a 32-second lap time. They're normally down in the 26s and 27s. Morales with a 26.6, so making up a bunch of time. Leader through some traffic. Good job, Wyatt. Oh, Darwin pushing hard there. You see the front tires getting big and skinny. That means a lot of the fun pedal is being applied. 32.3 last time by for Miranda. Trying to get back on pace now. 27.3 that time by. Morales trying to close the gap, and it looks like maybe some problems for Iguan, as I do believe he's out of run time. 30 seconds left to go. This is the time where in electric racing, sometimes something comes to a stop. Darwin says, I got this one in the bag. He's had a rough day in some of his classes, missing some finishes, but trying to make the finish when it counts. 15 seconds on the master clock. Darwin and Morales are both out on their final lap right now. Darwin keeps this one together. He's got it in the bag. If he has any problems, Morales is close enough to capitalize. Last couple corners to go. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise. Put your hands together for hopefully your Truggy class winner. There he goes. Darwin Miranda, 22 laps in a 10.06. Boris going to finish in the 2 spot, 22 laps in a 10.13. Only 7 seconds off the back door. Not too shabby after 10 minutes of racing. Eric going to finish third. Wyatt going to take the top spot in our 1A scale beginners class after his brother Jaden had some technical difficulties. Coming up next, race number 2. We're going to take a small pause. They're going to sprinkle the track real lightly for you guys, because you have a 20-minute Nitro Truggy A main event coming up next. Track crew, you are up. So we will need a couple volunteer turn marshals for this one, guys. Probably lots of them. It is a full Nitro Truggy A main event, so if I could get 2 or 3 volunteer turn marshals, that would be great. We're also going to need maybe some pit man help because of that. So if you can't do pits, you can do some turn marshaling.
Be right back, guys. Have to do a little watering.
Alrighty. What happened to the track crew? Matt said we water before every main, so I called the track crew out. They're going to do that. Matt, tell you guys, or you come out and do it, Matt. They're tired of doing all these things for you. Frank says, stupid. That's what Frank said. You want water. A little bit. Yeah, it needs it. You're just trying to get me in trouble, Frank. Knock it off. They're saying no. They're saying yes. They don't want it. All right. Matt once Matt says no, it's fine. But now I don't have turn marshals. I need my drivers from the last race to turn marshal, plus a couple more, guys. If we get a couple more turn marshals out there, that would be fantastic. This is Open Truggy, brought to you by ADI. Our top qualifier is Mr. Frank Lego Marcino, Rick Christian in the 2 spot, Steve Wayrock third, Matt, he told me how to say it, Dowdy. 4th, Tyrone Downs 5th, Darwin Miranda 6th, Jerry Arroyo 7th, Brandon Torchia 8th, and Mr. William Miller, who I think is a scratch. Marshals. I need my drivers from race number 1. All of you out to Marshall. That's Boris, right? Over there is maybe Darwin, because Darwin is probably out there. Which one's Eric? Is that Eric? That's Eric. Thank you. And Team Waters is on their way back out to turn marshal, I'm sure. Wyatt and Jaden, we need you out to the track to turn marshal. Oh, they're here. Sorry, I can't see. And I still need probably 2 volunteer turn marshals so that we can do this correctly, guys. We need 2 more volunteer turn marshals so we can kick this one off. If we could get some marshals to the track, that would be great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the driver's stand. And I think these 2 guys were a scratch. So let's go ahead and check them in, drivers. Let's check them in. We'll get you guys checked in, and we'll be good to go. And then I'll know who I'm missing, and they can tell me who's not coming. Because I know 1 or 2 of these guys was a super scratch. I think he's been out for a minute. Darwin can't marshal because he's racing. That's why. I got it. So I do need a couple more turn marshals, please, guys. If we could have somebody help us out, we need 2 more, maybe 3 more. Because this is an A main. We'd like to have at least 6 or 7 guys out there turn marshaling. This guy's going to get this truck. But if we could get some more help on the marshaling, Matt will give you $1 and a water. It's a double bonus today, folks. It's the end of the day. We know you're tired. We know the last thing you want to do is marshal one more time. But this could very well be one of the last times I have to ask for volunteer turn marshals. Possibly. I don't want to get you guys too excited because it's probably not true. All right. Brandon and William probably not here. I think Brandon was a super scratch, if I remember correctly. He knows that if it's his race, he can hear me over there, so he'll come. But if it's not, he can just stay there and be cool. But everybody else is checked in. Jerry, Darwin, Tyrone, Matt, Steve, Rick, Frank, you guys are all checked in. Brandon's a scratch. William's a scratch. Just need my marshals, guys. I need a marshal to the top of the hill on the far side in Frowntown. It's got shade. You don't have to stand in the sun. I swear. And then we're going to start you guys from the one is going to start at the cone, and everybody else will filter back along the, how do you guys, so should we do this, outside or inside? Along the straightaway? All right, along the straightaway. One's down there. Perfect. We still need a marshal before we can worry about any of that stuff, though. So go tell your buddies that we need a marshal so we can start this race. I need one marshal in the Frowntown on the far side sweeper, and then we'll be good to go, guys. If I get one more marshal, we can kick this one off. It's an A main. I can't leave that section of the track open. Somebody, please help us out with some turn marshaling, please. Matt's going to tell me what to do. He's going to grid. Good deal. Matt's going to make a grid. Maybe not for this race, but definitely for the next one. But we still need a turn marshal. I can't go without the turn marshal, guys. There's pitmen doing pitmen things, and there's a bunch of racers doing nothing that could help us pit turn marshal. How about a fifth scale racer? Do you want to be awesome? Matt's going to go get some paint for the grid. You guys keep them rolling. I'm going to keep looking for a turn marshal, because even if we don't have a turn marshal, we can't go. So I need a turn marshal, one of the racers, to help me out, and turn marshal up on the far side sweeper in what I call Frowntown, because that's a very vacant spot of the track. There's shade up there. You can stand in the shade. You don't got to stand in the sun. Are you going to help us out, sir? Thank you very much, kind sir. People with red shoes are awesome, especially when they volunteer turn marshal. Thank you very much. Matt's going to make the grid. Everybody bring him into the pits. Bring him into the pits. No more laps. Bring him in, bring him in, bring him in. Matt's going to make the grid. You guys top him off, and then we can kick the tires and light the fires. That's what I like to see. Watch Matt measure out 10 equidistant spots. This ought to be great. I don't know what to do. So many decisions to make. Somebody help Matt. Oh, he took a poll with the racers. That's what I do, too. And that's good. You paint the pipe, not the track. Because once the track wears away, you can't see it anymore. But the pipe, hopefully you'll be able to see. He's precisely measuring his steps. 1, 2. He can't count higher than 4, so he only does 4 steps. All right, guys, grid is being painted. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spots done. Now he's got 7 spots done. Now he's got 8 spots done. Now he's got 9 spots done. He's haphazardly painting these pipes. I lost count. What number are we on? All right, so Frank on the 1, Rick on the 2, Steve on the 3, Matt on the 4, Tyrone on the 5, Darwin on the 6, Jerry on the 7. This is, I'm going to explain it, guys. We're going to top you guys off. We're going to go down and quiet on the tone in less than 5. Hands off the buggy, or the trucks, and I'll hit the tone. I'm not going to make you wait very long. Don't worry. And I've already positioned my mouse so that I can't screw this up. All right, top them up, guys. Top them up. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see we had one more moving into position. I thought everybody was out there. All righty, guys. We are all topped up, ready to go. Alrighty, guys. Down and quiet. We are on the tone in less than 5. Not terrible. I'm going to take it. I'm using that. That's a clean start on my book. There was some contact. Most of it was caused by people running into pipes and guys with nowhere to go. I'm going to give these guys a few laps to get sorted out. We got 20 minutes of Truggy racing action ahead of us. Watch the shadows creep across the track. See if that affects the driving styles. The track looks to be holding its moisture well. The wind is about the same, but there's a lot less direct sunlight. So these drivers with a new track condition, they waved off the hoses and they said, we're going to race it. This is race number 2, Open Truggy A main event. Leader right now is Mr. Matt Dowdy. Working his way through the bottom side section, made a bit of a bobble there, lost a bunch of time, and that's going to allow Frank to move on by. Frank Lago Marcino, our top qualifier, leading the way right now. Matt in the 2 spot. Rick running a 3rd. Tyrone, Steve, Jerry, and Darwin rounding out the order after that. But we are very early into this one. 1/20th of the race has been completed. 1 out of 20 minutes in the books. And that order at the front changing. I looked at the screen for a second. I looked back, and it's a completely new running order. New leader right now looks to be Rick Christian, the all-yellow truck. 2nd spot is Doty. Then it's Arroyo, Downs, Wayrock, and Lego Marcino. Miranda getting pushed way to the back. We got a Buggy taking out the Marshall cone. That was sweet. Put that jacket on. You want that vest? You'll look so good in it. Watch yourselves in the center section at the tabletop. We are clear. Deep, calming breaths, drivers. We have lots and lots of racing time left to go. 2 minutes of 20 have elapsed. 18 minutes remain on your master clock. Elevation changes are super cool in the track unless you're turn marshaling. Then they're terrible. I can feel the leg pump from here. Christian, Arroyo, and Dowdy now. See if I can pick up our leaders for you. Yellow with the yellow wheels. Working through the double section. 2nd spot is Arroyo. Yellow wheels with the white, pink, and yellow. And right behind him is Frank on the gas going fast. Unfortunately, did not catch what happened to Frank, but he was leading the way, and then just moments later, down to 3rd. He had a pretty huge lead, so I'm going to guess it was maybe a bobble. That'd be my guess. It would be hard for someone to take him out as far ahead as he was. But lots of racing time left ahead of us. Christian, Arroyo, and Lego Marcino. And once again, as I look back to the track, the order has changed as Frank has now moved into the 2 spot. The all-yellow of Christian still at the front. Arroyo now running 3rd, but having a hard time getting it wrong in the double section. Watch yourselves through the sweeper. Watch yourselves at that 180 before the doubles. We are clear. That is going to allow Wayrock now to move into the third spot. Wayrock, Dowdy, Arroyo, Miranda downs the running order last time by. And Rick Christian at the front of this one. All yellow Buggy with the yellow wheels. Working his way through Frowntown. Through some crash traffic as they move out the way. Tabletop section he goes. 4 minutes down. 16 minutes left to go. We should start seeing our first round of a couple pit stops in just a little bit here. Typically, I want to say 5, maybe 7 minutes of run time is pretty average in the ranks of World Championship racing. That's always the big debate, is how long can they run on fuel. And in a 20-minute race, you'll do yourself a big advantage to stretch it to 10. I don't know that that's a reasonable expectation for a modern race setup, though. There are a handful of pros that are touted to run the magical 10-minute run, but you got to make up a bunch of time. Oh, the 7 car looks like flaming out. Send it down the track towards the other turn marshal there. Just hand it off to him, and he'll hand it off to the next guy. That way your corner's not vacant for very long. Good work, guys. Thank you. Oh, he's coming right for you. That was our race leader getting all kinds off the track. Luckily, no harm, no foul, and able to bring it back in. Rick Christian going yard. 30.4 that time by at the 5-minute mark. We're 5 minutes and 20 seconds down. If they do, let's think about this for a second. If they stop at 6 and 6, they still got to do 2 pit stops. So probably a 2 pit stop strategy. Anytime after 7 minutes will probably get you there. And I would imagine that's doable. We are at 14 minutes and 15 seconds remaining. 5:45 down. Due up for pit stops in a few laps. Pitmen are in radio communication with their drivers. Oh, problems for Tyrone continue. They thought they had it, but they don't. 6 minutes and 10 seconds down, 6:10 down. We got one in the pit lane, but he's having a mechanical. Everybody else still circulating right now. All yellow truck of Rick Christian, our leader. Wayrock in the 2 spot. Frank running 3rd. Then is Arroyo, Dowdy, and Miranda rounding out our running order. Miranda just coming off his Truggy win, trying to get his legs back under him in the Nitro class. Very different driving style from an Truggy to a Nitro Truggy. The throttle response, the weight of the vehicle, the handling package, probably very, very different. 6 minutes and 55 seconds down. 6:55 down. We got one in the pits trying to get a refire. Our leader working through the sweeper, all yellow, across the line one more time at 7 minutes and 15 seconds down. We got our first car coming into the pits for some fuel. Up, fuel going in. Second car coming in. And down and away, clean and easy. Fuel bottles being used. 2 pit stops done at just after 7 minutes. So you do 7:14 and then you run it till the end. So probably a 2 pit stop strategy for them. Is anybody going to go for 1 pit stop? I'm not sure that there's a huge enough advantage for that. 2 more coming in at our 7 minute and 45 second mark. One dying at the top of the hill. Marshall says, I'm keeping it. Christian and Wayrock still at the front of this one. Christian with a bit of a bobble there. Keeps it running. 8 minutes elapsed. 8 minutes elapsed. Christian passes the pit lane one more time. I really like the way my truck runs with no gas in it. I'm going to keep driving it. So the order shuffling around a little bit as the pit stops start to cycle. We're going to give them another lap to get checked in and make sure we got this order right. But at the time being, it is Christian Wayrock, Lego Marcino, Miranda, and Dowdy. 5 trucks on the track. 6 drivers on the stand as they're hoping their mechanics can make some magic. A little bit of contact there. They get way out of each other's way. I believe that is Miranda and Dowdy fighting over for position. Oh, so polite. Check that. That's Wayrock and Miranda. Sorry. Good job, guys. You were better at this than I am. Wayrock and Miranda. That's the far side, going at that far side sweeper there. Our leader across the line one more time. 9 minutes has elapsed. And I think Rick is going for the 10-minute run. I haven't seen him into the pits yet. I don't think I would have missed it, but you never know. I miss a lot. Working together on the front side section, Miranda and Wayrack, second spot and fourth spot respectively. Lego Marcino across the line. Christian passes the pits one more time. 9 minutes and 40 seconds has elapsed. For his sake, I hope he comes in the next lap. The mythical 10-minute run about to happen here. I don't know that I've ever seen one of these in real life that I was paying enough attention to that it was actually true. I heard that only Adam Drake can do 10-minute runs in Truggy. Christian passes the pit lane one more time at 10 minutes and 5 seconds. Maybe I missed his pit stop. I don't know. We'll know. If he doesn't pit soon, then we'll know that I missed his pit stop. 9 minutes, 45 seconds on the master clock. We got one upside down in the hill section. Everybody's clear. Leader through the double-double is bright orange body or bright yellow body with the yellow matching wheels. Passes the pit lane one more time. Christian, Wayrock, Lago, Marcino, Miranda, and Dowdy is our running order with Arroyo now back underway. Mechanics doing their job, getting them back out on the track, turning some laps, having some fun. Ooh, Rick getting a little wide there through the tabletop section. Yano just past the barrier, but reins it back in. Christian past the pit lane one more time. He must have stopped already. He must have. That's 11 minutes. Nobody does that. Oh, looks like problems for Arroyo as the two not happy. I'm looking down the lap times of Christian, and I don't really see a pit stop looking lap here. So it is quite possible that this man has some sort of magical hybrid powered vehicle that gets more fuel mileage than anything. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going back 9 laps, and none of them are slow laps. So he didn't sneak a pit stop in there. 9 laps is a solid couple minutes of racing. So Rick Christian defying all odds, or I completely miss his pit stop. One of those two. Does his pitman? Did Rick make a pit stop yet, pitman? He didn't tell me. It's a secret. They can't hear me over there. 12 minutes down. 8 minutes left to go in this one. It's Christian, Wayrock, and Lego Marcino. Miranda, Dowdy, and Arroyo, the order after that. Arroyo's pitman wearing out that glow plug. They're cycling their starter box batteries. That's what they're doing. They were too charged. All yellow truck, your race leader right now at 12 minutes and 45 seconds down. Rick Christian, coming into the pits. This has got to be the second pit stop. No one does 13 minutes on one tank, do they? Was that the first pit stop or the second one? The second one. All right, good. I thought I went crazy and you guys just went 13 minutes on a tank. Thank you very much. Matt's even like stupid Charlie from the camera booth. So Rick Christian with a commanding lead over Wayrock and Lego Marcino right now. The all yellow truck doing a little bit of a 180 right there, and we did confirm this is his second pit stop, so he's good to go from here on out. 6 minutes and 30 seconds on the master clock. They came in with 7 minutes left to go. 2-stop strategy. Wayrock in the 2 spot. Frank running 3rd. Darwin running 4th right now. But Wayrock, Lego Marcino, and Miranda all on the same lap. Separation is only a handful of seconds. Miranda's got his work cut out for him, but Marcino and Wayrock duking it out right now. Separation only a handful of seconds. Marcino in the pink and white. And I believe Wayrock in the green. Maybe they're swapping spots now. A little bit of contact there coming from the high side. White and pink and the all green with the yellow wheels. The leader coming up behind you guys. All yellow is our race leader if he gets there. He wants that space. Woo. And that is Doty and Lego Marcino, not for position. And Frank coming into the pits, going to find himself some open track. Got a fresh tank of gas, 5 minutes and 25 seconds to put his head down and make some magic. Oh, yes, thank you, sir. Get somebody with a hammer and a nail to go fix that pipe that's after the step down at the pit lane if we can. Somebody's got a hammer and a nail. We need a little pipe repair when you get a moment. 5 minutes on the master clock right now. The battle is Frank and Wayrock. Wayrock and Frank. Now Miranda into the mix as the pit stops start to cycle through. Top 3, Christian, Wayrock, Miranda, Lego Meister, and Doty. We got one upside down in the center, and the insert is on the arm. That's not going to be good. He says run it. It's nitro. He don't care about no tire. Oh, that might end in more broken pieces. So long as you got control. Maybe bring to the pits, have him tear the insert out of there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Because I bet you if that insert gets off of there, it'll be a little better. Or not. Nope, he's walking off, guys. You're good. He's walking off. He's had his fun. Christian, Wayrock, Miranda, and Frank. 4 remain, and that is the running order. After the pit stop cycles, Darwin Miranda moves himself into that 3rd spot. We got a problem in the center. He had to holler at the marshal. That's never a good sign. That, I want to say, might have been Wayrock getting caught some time there. Truck was upside down for far too long. We'll get this sorted out. Christian across the line, 29 flat, 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. Frank now back up to the 2 spot as the pit stops start to cycle through. Christian, Lego Marcino, Miranda, and Wayrock is our running order now. Christian on 34, Lego Marcino on 33, Miranda on 33, and Wayrock on 33. So our leader, a lap up on the field. Everybody else is duking it out for position. Lego Marcino across the line, Miranda across the line. Their separation just a couple seconds now. Battling for the 2 spot with less than 3 minutes left to go. And as we've seen many times before, anything can happen in nitro racing. Rick Christian here at the closing stages with a lap lead on the field, trying to maintain that. They are charging hard behind him as Frank and Darwin are racing for that 2 spot. Frank across the line, Darwin right with him. Separation 1.5 seconds. Frank getting a little sideways there. Darwin trying to clean it up, but losing a little bit of time. Up and down the hill they go, pushing hard, but a little too hard maybe. Frank starting to hit his marks. Darwin, as I say that, catches the pipe, gets it upside down, and the frustration throttle. He was reeling them in and just gave it all back. I know that feeling. Work so hard, then you got to start it all over again and battle here with Wayrock. So Miranda able to hold on to the 3rd spot for now. Frank now putting pressure on our leader, wants to get back on that lead lap. The leader probably not going to fight with him very much. Maybe just going to give him the spot and say, go ahead, sir. And that's usually what they do, but you never know. Frank now misses his marks just a little bit. It's going to give Christian a little bit of breathing room. They are one lap apart. But Frank says anything can happen. I just got to give me a chip and a chance, and I could be back in this one. Meanwhile, Miranda and Wayrock are duking it out for that third position. Over the tabletop, our leaders go. First spot, +1 on the lap count. Lago Marcino trying to reel him in. I believe that Mr. Christian may have won this on a pit stop strategy as well, gave himself that bonus lap. I mean, granted, he got the lead and he was out there, but he maintained it and did one less pit stop than everybody else from the looks of things. Huh. 40 seconds on the master clock. Our leader coming in for a quick splash and go just to make sure. The last thing you want to do is lose this one with 30 seconds. He had that lap lead. He was getting pressure from Frank, so decided to give him the open track and stop in for a little quick top off. 20 seconds remaining on the master clock. Christian, pro moves, did 7-minute pit stops, got a huge lead. Oh, but a bit of a bobble there. Almost blew the insert out of it. He has completely come unglued on that left rear, and hopefully that can keep it together. I believe he had enough lead that he may be able to just stop and win, but no one wants to do it that way. Tire coming apart. 7-minute pit stops, a splash and go at the end. 3 more corners remaining. You see that tire giving him no joy. Up and over the double as he goes. One more time through the sweeper. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our Open Truggy winner, Rick Christian. Woo! Second spot going to go to Frank Lago Marcino. Steve Wayrock going to finish third, and Darwin Miranda going to finish fourth. It was Dowdy Arroyo Downs after that. Race number 2 in the books. Track crew. I do believe you are up.
I would say keep it. As long as they're cool with it, we want water.
All right, race number 3 will be Open E Buggy. Do you guys want water, or do you want to race like this? I got 1 thumb up. He doesn't want. You want thumbs up for race now. Thumbs up for water. Thumbs up for race now. I got 2. I got 3. We're racing now. I got 3 that said yes. That's enough for me. But we're not going to start right this second because I have to empty the tanks. I'll be right back. that time, you guys should have had the turn marshals out there already, right? Nope. Of course not, jerks. Let's see here. Call names. Frank. Lago Marcino, we need you to the track to turn marshal. Rick Christian. Steve Wayrock. Matt Dowdy. Tyrone Downs. Darwin Miranda. Jerry Arroyo. We need you all out to the track to turn marshal, please. Some of you are hustling rapidly. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Up next, A-Scale Open E-Buggy presented by Team Losi Racing. Ronnie Bazik, Andrew Lazoya, Carl Woosley, Justin Torsia, Brandon Torsia, Nick Staker, and William Miller. Thank you. Perfect. I won't call you anymore then. Thanks. I told you I'd forget. I'm the most forgetful announcer you guys will ever work with. I gotta plug one ear so all the information starts falling out and it stays inside. It doesn't work though, because then I can't hear. Alrighty, this is a 10-minute main. Let's get them all checked in. I'm sure you guys don't want warm-up laps because it's 10 minutes, and that's one less lap you'll finish. And just looking for William Miller. I'm just kidding. He just told me he's not in this one. I just like saying his name. It's the only name I can pronounce correctly. Good old American name, Miller. It's Miller time. All right, let's line them up on the dots. It'll be Bazik on the first, Arroyo second, Woosley third, Torsia fourth. That's Justin. Brandon is fifth. Nick is sixth. Yeah, there you go. Am I back? I'm back. All right, now I'm back. All right, we are set. I remembered the problem. Matt's training session stuck. It was the batteries. We were fine. Who puts the AAAs in a microphone? Stupid company. All right, good luck, turn marshals. Drivers, this is your 10-minute Open E-Buggy main event. Don't forget to... Hold on, Matt told me to stop. Oh, we gotta pause for the cameraman? You guys don't want this awesome start to not go on the internet, right? That way if you take your buddy out, you can show him later. Took you out. Matt, you tell me when you're ready so we can start this race. He's ready. All righty, guys. This is your 10-minute 1A scale Open E-Buggy main event brought to you by our good friends at Team Losi Racing. Good luck, turn marshals. Good luck, drivers. We're going racing in less than 5 on the sound of the tone. And we are off. Open E-Buggy. Working their way through the far side section. You can hear the tires gripping and ripping. You can hear the gears making gear sounds. What you cannot hear is the sound of dinosaur bones being burned into the air. As electric buggy is like racing a flashlight. You just plug in the batteries, turn it on, and away you go. No horsing around with tuning, starter boxes. Early leader in this one going to be Brandon Torsia from 5th on the grid. Brandon working his way through the topside section, skirting through the shadows. coming back down the hill now. The track is probably 75% shadow coverage, something these racers haven't had to deal with. Going to hide some of the pipes, going to hide some of the divots and the bumps. Brandon in that top spot. Bazik running second. Staker running third. Then it's Lazoya. Now Justin Torsia up to third spot. Lazoya, Stacker, Woosley after that. As we are here at Delta RC Park in the beautiful Antioch, California. It's a rich racing heritage here at Delta RC. Been here for many, many years. Most of my friends that live in Northern California have told me how awesome Delta has been to them over the years. They've raced here. The first place they ever raced at in some cases, the first place they met a pro racer. A lot of the Northern California pros cut their teeth here at Delta. They got an indoor track. They got 3 different outdoor tracks. And while we've been racing a race, they've been playing on the other tracks, which I think is amazing. Check them out, deltarc.com. Big thanks to the Mod Series for bringing us all together to race some RC cars on a beautiful weekend. Matt Olson designs himself some beautiful fifth scale parts. Oh, the raffle, folks. The raffle tickets have been pulled. Head on over to the tent. If you bought a raffle ticket, the prizes have been tagged. You can go on over and check that out. Brandon Torsia still at the front of this one. He is running nose to tail with some cars. A little bit of contact as he gets sideways. I do believe that may have been Bazik with him that just took over that top spot. Bazik in the green and yellow buggy with the white wheels. But Torsia still right with him. Top qualifier. Bazik, Torsia, 5th place qualifier, got some good luck in the opening laps. Hooked a rut, and now finds himself chasing down our leader. That'll be leader with you at the top of the hill, leader with you coming down the hill. Good job, guys. Thank you very much. 2nd spot will be next, White. 2nd spot will be next. Good job. Thank you very much. Oh, can you grab this rock in the sweeper right here, sir? There's a huge one right in the sunlight. Watch it. So fast. Whoop. That was pretty smooth. I would have done the same thing. The miss and the kick. And then throw it in the grass. Bazik now at the front, but Torsia slowly chipping away, trying to reel him back in. Oh, Bazik with a bit of a bobble coming down the hill, but unfortunately, Torsia falling back just a bit there. Oh, check that. Brandon back to the top spot. That was Bazik having the rough lap. That was We'll watch it in the straightaway, guys. We got one in the middle of the straightaway. So our new leader back again to the front, Brandon Torsia. Brandon in the yellow-red working his way through the double-double section. He's got yellow wheels. 2nd spot going to be yellow-green. That is Bazik. Bazik with the white wheels, yellow-blue bodywork, black wing on the back coming through the sweeper now. He is next in line behind our leader, but a couple corners and a short shoot back. Separation last time by 5 seconds. 4 minutes and 40 seconds down, 5:20 left to go. E-Buggy going 10 minutes. Do they have the runtime? Do they have the temperature tolerance? We got one upside down coming up the hill right with you there. Good job. Thank you kindly. Torsia across the line last time by 29.4. Slowing down just a bit. 29 flat for Bazik. These buggies will get down to the 27s and the 28s, but maybe getting a little conservative here, trying to keep that runtime in check. Track temperatures have dropped down. Ambience have dropped down. Temperature probably won't be too much of an issue. Runtime management always is. Did you HV charge? Did you regular charge? Did you balance charge? Did you charge? Probably did. Order is Torsia, Bazik, and the other Torsia, the Justin flavoring, running 3rd. Lazoya is 4th. Woosley is 5th. And Steaker in that 6th spot. Upside down after the doubles. We are all clear all around. Brandon Torsia across the line, picking his pace back up, down into the 27s once again. Feeling the flow as he works his way through some traffic on the far side. Nicely done, guys. And your leader is the Yellow Wheels Black Wing with the red and yellow bodywork. You got one coming to a slow in the middle. That was Torsia. He's walking off the stand. He says, I've had enough for today. It looked like it went all the way dead because it lost steering, too. That's never good. One time I thought my battery died in my car. It was my transmitter. I forgot to charge my transmitter. Stopped and didn't work. Torsia working his way through the center section of the track, red and yellow. Up and over the double section. Going to be with you guys working on the straightaway. Nope, never mind. Torsia getting it wrong. Traffic coming into play. Got a little rollover, but luckily for him, a gigantonormous lead. Last time by was 16.4 seconds. Bazik coming through now. Across the line for Bazik, quickening with a 28-second lap time that time by. Our leader working through the center section into the switchbacks that I call them. That is almost all shade now. Coming into front down, upside down car right in front of you. Good job. Luckily, the marshal wearing his yellow vest and the driver could make clear decisions on which way to go. So, I used to always make fun of the yellow vests until I raced a race in my old age and I realized how much it helps see the turn marshals. We got one upside down on the straightaway. Pittman and marshals on the way. Watch yourself down the straightaway. Got one to the inside. Clear, clear. Torsia, Bazik, and Lazoya are top three. Woosley and Steeker after that. 2 minutes remaining, drivers. 2-minute warning. This is about the time where more cars start to stop. Start to stop. $90 seconds remaining, 1 minute 30 if you're using the metric system. Your leader, yellow wheels, red and yellow body. Brandon with about a lap up on the field. Bazik got 17. Torsia's got 18. Lazoya with 16. Woosley with 15. I feel like we're going to want a little water after this. What do you guys think? Yeah, definitely. We're going to get you guys water after this. So don't fire them up until we're done watering. I mean, you can fire them up. Just don't go on the track. 45 seconds remaining. Watch it coming down the hill in front of the driver's stand. That was our leader upside down. But luckily, his lead is huge. It's huge. He has a huge lead right now. With 30 seconds on the master clock. Oh, we got one off in the sweeper. Taking the long, slow tumble. Leader across the line with 15 seconds left to go. It's all done but for the crying. Brandon Torsia started 5th on the grid. About lap number 2, had the lead. Lost it for a couple laps there mid-run. Got it back and pretty much hasn't looked back since. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Make a little bit of a noise for Mr. Brandon Torsia. That yellow and red with a yellow buggy coming across for the win. Woo! Don't all clap at once. Yeah, that's more like it. Winding down here, a bunch more cars left to finish as you cross the line. This time by, you will be done. Track crew is on their way with the hoses already. And that is a race all stop. Track crew is going to get a copious layer of water on there, and we will run our 4th and final main event of the evening. This will be race number 4, Open Buggy A Main, presented by Avid RC. My pro tip about watering the track that's got shade on it, the shady parts need less water. I didn't know that once, and I went ham on the track. Half of it was in the shade, half of it was in the water, and I wrecked the shady part of the track. Let's just say that. All right, finishing order for 1A scale Open E-Buggy, taking the top spot, Brandon Torsia. Second spot going to be Ronnie Bazik. Third spot, Andrew Lazoya. Fourth spot going to go to Woosley. Then it was Sneaker, Torsia, and William Miller rounding out the field. He wasn't in that race. He was a scratch. All right, drivers from race number 3, we'll need you back out of the track to turn marshal 3, please. I need Bazik, Lazoya, Woosley, Torsia, Steeker, and Miller out to the track to turn marshal, please. Marshals. We'll let everybody get into position up on the driver's stand there. Give you guys just a moment here. I'd like to get turn marshals onto the track before we get the cars out. So if I can get my turn marshals in motion, please, that would be fantastic. Bazik, Lazoya, Woosley, Torsia, Staker. We'll take you all out there. If anybody wants to volunteer turn marshal, because they love turn marshaling so much, I understand that. You can come out and turn marshal. It's cool. Even if I didn't call your name, we could use it. There's going to be a lot of carnage in this one. Like I quit. Thought it was going to be easy. Marshals, guys. I need my drivers out to the track to turn marshal, please. I'm going to keep the cars in the pit lane until we get all of our marshals into position. Stay in the pits, guys. Stay on the boxes. I need my marshals first and foremost. Bazik. Andrew's already out there. Yeah, we're going to need a bunch of volunteers too, guys. There's only 6 racers in the last one. That's not enough. I need volunteer turn marshals for this final main event. Some of you 5th scale guys, come out and help us out, please. We don't need more than 3 or 4 extra marshals, and we should be good to go. But it's going to be a very full race. There's 11 or 12 signed up. I'm sure they're not all going to make it, but they're going to try real hard. Marshals, guys. I need some marshals. I really do. We can't go without the marshals. Bazik, Woosley, Torsia, Staker, plus 2 or 3 more volunteers. Thank you, Red Shoes. You're awesome. He always helps. He will get bonus laps at the next race I run. And he's got the sweet shady spot. I still need more marshals, though, guys. We're missing most of them from the race. So I'll go down the list here. Mr. Bazik, are you out there? Oh, he's driving. That's why. He can't. Lazoya's out there. What about Mr. Woosley's fill-in? He's probably out there, or he's racing right now. So Woosley's going to get his fill-in guy out there. Justin is on his way. Justin Torsia, we need you to turn marshal. Brandon Torsia, are you out there? We need you guys out there, please. He's on his way. They're up there. That's why. They're racing. That explains that. And we need volunteers, guys. Nick Staker, we need you out here, and we need some volunteers. I can't run this race with this many marshals, guys. Somebody in the pits has to come out and help us out. Fifth scale, guys, come on. Give us a hand. Thank you very much, sir. You're the best. You've helped us out many times today with information and now with marshaling. Thank you. I still need a couple more. That was just one. That was one, and look how excited I got. If I get 2 or 3 more marshals, we'll be good to go, guys. It'll be a good race. I'll keep you entertained. I'll tell you jokes. Matt will give you $1. Thank you very much, kind sir. You're awesome. One more. There's too many cars for me to run this with not 2 marshals at the top of the hill. I need 2 guys at the split decision up here. Brandon's going to come help us, I think. Up here? Yeah, awesome. Thanks, guys. If anybody else wants to come out and help us marshal, we will take your help. Grab a cone. Stand next to somebody who's already marshaling. That's cool. Alrighty, guys, we got marshal coverage. Let's get him checked in. Sorry about that, Brandon. My bad. I'm so confused over here. Brandon, Justin, he's racing. That's why he can't marshal. My bad, dude. My bad. I should have known because I have a thing that has everybody's name on it, and if I was paying attention, it would have been a whole lot easier. All right, guys, let's get him checked in. Check him in. Check him in. Big hats off and a thank you to all the guys who helped us out with the volunteer turn marshaling. You guys are rad. Your assistance is extremely appreciated right now. Easy on the warm-up laps, guys. Easy, easy, easy. I still got lots to check in. Lots to check in. Looking for Mark Robinson. Mark Robinson? No Robinson. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. All right, in that case, everybody is checked in because I think Justin is also a scratch-o-matic. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that was a perma-scratch that I never clicked on. Oh, you guys ready? You guys don't need any more laps? All right, let's bring them in, guys. Bring them in for fuel. Bring them in for fuel. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Bring them in, bring them in, bring them in. No more laps, no more laps. Ooh, that's not a good way to end it. Bring them in for fuel, guys. Bring them in for fuel. Huge thank you to the turn marshals that are helping us. It'll go by quick, don't worry. And you got the best seat in the house for your corner. Don't watch the race. Alrighty, guys. We got all cars in hand. Nope, that one's still looking for his pit man. Where's that guy's pit guy? Alright, order Robinson, Jermaine on the 1, Jaden on the 2, Ronnie on the 3, Brandon on the 4, Boris on the 5, Eric on the 6, Charlie on the 7, Mike on the 8, Tony on the 9, William on the 10. Top them up, guys. Top them up. All right, drivers, this is 20 minutes of open A-scale buggy. Down and quiet. Less than 5. Give him a hand, give him a hand. Oh, geez. Justin, I am so sorry, my man. All right, we are off and rolling. It's a start. Couple guys collecting a pipe, and it was all over after that. Looks like some courtesy happening in the center of the track. Nicely done, guys. One guy took out another guy, gave it back to him. That is RC Karma at its finest. All right, your leader right now, Jermaine Robinson, Boris Morales in the 2 spot. Then it's Neola, Charlie P, Torsia in the Brandon, Jaden, Miller, LeCue, Torsia, Christian, Bazik after that. Only 2 laps into the books, a very long race ahead of us. Field getting spread out, field getting bunched up in some areas. Looking for our leader, he's just across the line on the far side now. Eric Neola in that 3 spot. I believe he is the all-yellow buggy, working his way to the top side section. Be keeping an eye on the pit stops. Some guys going 5, some guys going 7. It's a difference of 2 pit stops or 3 pit stops. Watch yourselves in the sweeper, guys. Good eye, good eye. Caution. Track looks clear, track looks clear. All right, Robinson, Morales, and Neola, followed by Jaden, Charlie P, Torsia, LeCue, Miller, Justin, Mike, Ronnie after that. Well, watch yourselves at the top side in the switchbacks. You all right? He's all right. Nobody saw it. Don't worry. Just that guy saw it. That's why he's laughing so hard. Oh, watch yourselves in the sweeper. We're clear. Sweeper, 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 still there. I didn't see it. It was behind the pole. 2 minutes and 55 seconds down. Robinson, Morales, Jaden, Charlie P, Neola, the top 5 right now. And then it's Tony, Brandon, William, Mike, Ronnie, and Justin after that. Watch it after the tabletop, guys. We got lots of cars going sideways. Looks like everybody up and running. All right. Jaden across the line, red top. Here comes Morales, Charlie P, and Neola in no particular order. Charlie P now up to 3rd. Neola to 4th. Morales to 5th. LeCue to 6th. Brandon down to 7th now. This side, this side. Oh, we got one upside down going up the hill, all clear. Robinson at the front. That's Jermaine. Jaden in that 2 spot. Neola running 3rd. Charlie P in 4th. Then it's Morales, LeCue, Torsia, Christian, Bazik, Miller, and Justin rounding out the field. Oh, watching the sweeper. Caution in the sweeper. Oh, still there, still there. Clear, clear, clear. Oh, crosstown happening at the doubles. Getting a... How did it keep going? They crossed streams, made contact, and went cheetah flipping through the dirt. Nice and easy, drivers. Take a deep, calming breath. You're only 5 minutes into this one. 15 minutes of racing action left to go. That's plenty of time to get it together and move your way to the front. Just gotta keep it clean. We got one upside down going up the hill. Right there, guys, going up the hill. They're stuck. We had crash action happening on all sides of the Marshall. One upside down in the near side. Jermaine Robinson, Jaden Tin. Now Jaden Tin to the top spot. As it looks like Jermaine may be cycling through a pit stop. Jaden and Jermaine running nose to tail right now, fighting over the top spot. They are working their way through Frowntown. Jaden with the red top. I believe that is Jermaine just behind him in the blue and orange. Should be our race leaders working through time and scoring right about now. Jaden getting a little bit sideways. He's across the line. Jermaine right with them. Separation 1.5 seconds. Look back a couple laps here. It looks like no pit stops, just a rough lap. 6 minutes and 52 seconds down. 6:52 down. We're coming up on 7 minutes, drivers. Oh, watch it in the elbow section in the center of the track. Deep calming breaths, drivers. Deep calming breaths. And it looks like that was, I want to say Jaden coming into the pits. I could be wrong. It was. Got one upside down in the switchback section, guys. Upside down. He's on his way. Thank you, kind sir. Oops. It's all right. Volunteer turn marshal. You're not in trouble. Don't worry. We got a couple of them taking the long walk now. Too much fun was had. The car says, I give up. Jermaine Robinson back to the top spot after Jaden's pit stop. I do believe Jaden came in. He had a 35-second lap. We'll watch for Jermaine. I think Jermaine, that was his pit lap. We'll see what comes up of him as he comes around. He went in on a 27, comes out on a 35. So Jermaine and Jaden running nose to tail right now. They're at the far side, Frowntown on the lead lap, duking it out for the top spot. Jermaine Robinson and Jaden TU. At the bottom side, Jaden's got his number right now. The track's got more shade than it's had all day. Vision will become a factor. They can still see fine, but it just doesn't look the same. Working their way through the lap traffic. Nicely done, drivers. Good patience. Leader coming with you guys down the hill in the center. Those are leaders with you coming through the tabletop. Jaden and Jermaine duking it out right now. Both of them on lap 18. Eric Miola also on lap 18. Just a few corners back from these guys. Well, maybe half a track or so, but Eric putting the pressure on. Keeping these guys on. Leader with you guys. Leader with you guys. Going up the hill. You ran right into the back of the leader. Second spot was coming through some crash traffic. They got flipped over. They ran right into the back of Jaden and spun him out. He got back underway, but he has lost some time to Jermaine. Jermaine now on some lap traffic, finding his way through. So with that bobble, 7 seconds being taken from Jaden. Just some bad timing there. Some crash traffic got pulled out right with them. They got a run and forgot. They got into the back of Jaden and spun him right around. That's going to allow Eric to close up some gap on Jaden, but still about a half a track back. 10 minutes down, drivers, halfway there. We got one upside down in the switchbacks, guys. These marshals on the way. Oh, watch it on the straightaway. We got one upside down right in the middle. Clear, clear, clear. Robinson last time by 27-1. Jaden with a 25-9 that time across the line. Jaden is on the gas, trying to close that gap. Trying maybe a little bit too hard as he rolls it over, coming up the hill, giving it all back. Jaden with some frustration laps right now, trying to do everything he can to make up that time, but costing him some more. Going to have to back her down a notch, collect his thoughts, hit his marks. He's got the pace. He just needs to do it mistake-free from here on out. Jermaine Robinson at the front, 29 flat last time by. Nothing to write home about, but nice and safe. Jermaine across the line, 26.5 that time by. Eric with a 28.4. Jaden with a 35 on that crash lap. 28.6 for Morales. Mike with a 30 flat. 27.5 for Charlie P. LeCue with a 30.3. 36 for Miller. Dorsey with a 29.7. Jaden back underway now, getting the horse back under him. 27.2 that last time by. And as I say that, I think I'm jinxing him. I'm just going to leave him alone, let him run some laps. Neola with a 36.6 that time by. Robinson last time across the line, 27.3. 8 minutes remaining, actually 7 minutes and 50 seconds, 7:50. Watch yourselves coming to Frowntown. We got one on the downside. Clear, clear. That poor guy is getting such a workout over there. Somebody bring him a water. He's going to die. He fell down twice, or at least once. Robinson across the line, back on his horse, 26.6 that time by. He's found his pace once again, and he likes it. Oh, one shooting right off the track, but gets back on, no harm, no foul. And second spot, Jaden coming through the center of the track, guys. Give him a little bit of help. He is working with you in the switchbacks. Now up at the top side in Frowntown. Fourth in line coming down the hill is second spot with a red on the roof. Jaden TU. Thank you very much, guys. He appreciates it, as do I. Jermaine does not appreciate it. He wants you guys to take him out. Jermaine now with about an 18-second lead over Jaden. Jaden has his work cut out for him. As Jermaine just checked in with a 26.5, so still on the gas, going very fast. And that is leader with you, yellow and orange, leader with you in the doubles. That is leader with you in the doubles. Thank you much. Jermaine across the line. He's got the white wheels, white wing, pink and middle, pink and blue in the middle, working his way through some crash traffic. Nicely done, sir. Your race leader, white wings, white wheels, rolling it over on the far side, but lands back on his wheels because that's what leaders do. But that is going to be a little bit of time for Jaden. We'll see what our leader gets. He did a 26.2 last time by. Jermaine with the rollover, a 28.4. Five minutes and 20 seconds left to go, drivers. 5:20 remaining. Working together. That is leader with you coming down the front side. Oh, he's going in the pits. Jaden coming into the pits, or Jermaine rather, coming into the pits. Car goes up, fuel goes in, car goes down. Jermaine Robinson, 27.1 on the in-lap. It's like Jaden also in the pits, or maybe having a bit of a rough one. We'll get it this time by. Working together there in the sweeper, guys. Oh, man, Jaden is having no luck whatsoever. Everywhere he goes, there's someone crashing into him. Jaden with a very rough lap, 58.9 that time by. 32 laps for Jermaine, 31 for Jaden. Eric just checked in on 31. Christian with 29. Boris with 29. 28 for Charlie P. McHugh with a 27. Miller with 23. And Justin with 23 as well. 4 minutes and 10 seconds left. All right, your race leader, Jermaine Robinson, just across start finish, blitzing past the pit stops. Down the hill he goes. Jaden in the 2 spot. Eric Neola running 3rd. Then it's Christian Morales, Charlie P., Tony LeCue, Justin Torsia, and William Miller rounding out our current running order. 3 minutes and 10 seconds left to go. Got one upside down the switchbacks. Marshall's making his trip up and down that hill for the 75th time this heat. You got your steps in on that one. Ooh. Oh, it's stuck. They'll get it. Let the Marshall do it. Save the clutch. Watch yourself. All right. 2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. 26.9 for our leader, Jermaine. Jaden with a 26.9 as well. Eric with a 33.5, 33.7 for Christian. Morales with a 28.9. Pengelinan with a 27.9. LeCue with a 28.9. 32.5 for Justin, and Miller with a bit of a rough one, 40.5. I thought that was going to be a super sweet 50-50 rail slide, but it wasn't. 1:20 on the master clock. Robinson, Jaden, and Neola, our top 3. Robinson has about a lap and some change lead. He's on 39. Jaden's on 38. Neola is on 37. Christian about to come across for 36 any minute now. There it is. The field's spread out. No real battles on the track for position that I can see. Everybody is separated except for Christian and Morales. They are on the same lap, duking it out over the 4th spot. Problem there for, it looks like that was our leader getting upside down for just a moment. He stays cool as the other side of the pillow, though. .30 seconds on the master clock. Time is winding down. We got one more trip for Red Shoes up and down the mountain. Hopefully this is the last one. Poor guy. He comes out here to help us, Marshall, and he picks the worst spot on the track. Less than 10 seconds. 5 seconds on the master clock, folks. We're going to wrap it up. Caution in the sweeper. Caution in the sweeper. Clear. Time on the master clock has expired, drivers. Race them to the line. As you cross the line, you will be done. We'll get you a running order here in just a moment. Lots of cars still left to finish. Looking for Robinson, Christian, Morales, LeCue. Morales, LeCue still to finish. And And I believe that's Mr. LeCue. That is a race. All stop, no more laps. Race is finished. Congratulations go to our top spot and top qualifier, Mr. Jermaine Robinson. Jaden gonna finish in the 2 spot. Neola was 3rd. Mike Christian was 4th. Morales was 5th. Charlie P. 6th. LeCue 7th. Torsia in the Justin flavoring was 8th. Mr. William Miller was 9th. Then it was Brendan, Ronnie, and Mark after that. That is going to do it for our program for the day. We want to thank especially our volunteer turn marshals. You guys were rock stars, the 4 of you that did all the volunteer turn marshaling today. Thank you very much. Mr. Red Shoes, we owe you a beer. If you want one, go see the mod table. Thank you very much, sir. You were awesome. You must have ran up and down that hill 100 times that race. I appreciate it. You weren't even supposed to be out there. Other than that, this has been the Mod Series. Thanks for joining us, everybody. We will see you all back here tomorrow for our 5th scale mains. I'm going to send it over to Mr. Olsen himself.
Finishing off right now, awesome battles. Too bad that he ended up getting hacked in that corner there, but no fault of his own nor the guy. It just popped it out of there. Anyways, ended up awesome day, guys. Ran great. Had about 80-some entries. Then we have 5th scale main events tomorrow. Yeah, internet. And so it should be good for tomorrow. Weather has been awesome out here in Antioch going into the main events, and it should be a really fun time racing all 5th scales. Join us tomorrow. We'll be starting at most likely around 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning. And join us and share this feed so that everybody comes and checks out these awesome cars. Anyways, guys, have a great day. We got to go do some trophy presentations for 8 scale, and we're going to end the live feed now. So you guys have a great night. Got done at a really decent time. Special thanks to Charlie Schwenka on the mic up there, as well as the whole Delta crew, Charlie, Darwin, Frank, everybody, Craig. So my buddy Jason, Carl Woosley, whole bunch of guys, super helpful. It's definitely a team effort to do these events, and all these guys, Jake McGarvey, everybody's been a huge help. So event ran awesome, going good, and we'll finish up tomorrow with our main events for 5th scale. So tune in, able to check this live footage right after we end this, as well as go on to YouTube on ModRC, and go on to liverc.com. You can check out all the analytics for everything going on for all the races. Anyways, guys, you have a great night, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Tony, did you find it? Guys, in that last race, somebody grabbed Tony's fuel bottle. You got an extra fuel bottle that's not yours. Give it to Tony. Byron, what's your fuel bottle say on it? Does it say your name? Y'all need to write your names on everything. Just saying. Blue nozzle. But if you guys got an extra fuel bottle that's not yours, it's Tony's. Give it back to him.